I'm Corporal Robbie Skerten. I'm serving with the New Zealand Army, and I'm actually in the Royal New Zealand Engineers, my trade being electrician with the engineers. I learned to play the pipes in my hometown, Rangiora in New Zealand. Dad knew someone from the local pipe band, and I just must have mentioned one day that I was quite keen to learn the pipes, and he got the contact name and address of a local tutor and told me to be around there on the next Tuesday night. His name was Rusty Rustbatch. He's a bit of a gruff old character, a bit of a sergeant major in him, but he was really committed to the band, and he did a lot of great work, real old school, and a lot of time for him. Unfortunately passed away 5 or 6 years ago now, but he was probably one of the founding members of our local pipe band and really kept them together in the hard times. So and just stuck with it. I've been playing the bagpipes now since I was at high school, which is a long time ago now. I'll just say in excess of 20 years to protect my age. But I did live in Ireland there for a couple of years where I didn't play them, so I have had some time off in my piping career. But it's being an ongoing passion and hobby for quite a number of years, not since 1980 something. I suppose the pipes are quite a military instrument. If you look back at all the Scottish history and the regiments there, and they'll be used for especially in Scotland for reveilles, for lights out. They do have them into battle, so it's very much I think a military instrument, and you do get to play it probably the more sombre occasions like commemorations and funerals, maybe welcoming of dignitaries, just some of my army mates found out I played, and then they kind of squealed on me and dobbed me into the higher chain of command, and kind of took it from there. And I think most military people, they quite like the pipes. Well, they say they do, but they know it's probably is a military instrument, and quite like hearing it at certain occasions. Being deployed here in Afghanistan, it's something I've been trying to do for a while now, and I'm a territorial or reservist, so the chances of someone from my unit coming over here is reasonably slim. So it's something I had been aiming for and striving for the last couple of years. I suppose I grew up, I'm showing my age again, when Afghanistan was in the news a lot with the Russians, and then the boycotts of the Olympic Games and such. So it's always been something that's something I suppose I've been brought up with, and being over here is great. It was a hard long road, and but it's been worth it. Just seeing the difference here in Bamyan that the New Zealand PRT has made over the last 10 years. It's certainly a land of extremes and contrasts, and real hardy people. And I'm lucky enough being with the engineers. We've got some locally employed civilians that help us out in our trade, so we've got to know them really well and just appreciate the kind of good folk that they are, and living under which sometimes can be trying circumstances and conditions. So it has been good, and just hopefully the transition that the country's in now can continue, and they can get back to some form of normality. Well, unfortunately not in this deployment because it's a dry deployment, but probably the best thing is playing well in the sun or on a hot day, and then sitting down and having a few beers with your band members or some people that you've met doing it. But depending on the occasion, even if it has been like a funeral or somewhere a bit more sombre, just the people who would appreciate that you've done something for them, and just maybe help send a relative or a friend away just with something a bit different.
It's pretty good at playing them. I guess it is a little bit of a morale booster, something different to hear every day. No, it's pretty cool to hear something different, someone doing something different. It gets a little bit boring sometimes, same routine.
Old. Skerten is a good man.
Sorry.
Skerten is a good man. He's good for morale. He's been enjoying to work with.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you all have like a nickname for him. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. Well, we nicknamed Skirts Piati Hon, as he's the oldest engineer in the group, out of all of us boys, or out of all of us tradesmen.